Hello, and welcome to the Minutes Within the Mist, where we drive the dark highways looking for cryptids, ghosts, and other mysteries. Today, we talk about one of the most famous alien abduction cases, the case of Barney and Betty Hill alien abduction. The Hills decided on a spontaneous road trip from Montreal to Niagara Falls. On the last night on their trip back, the Hills drove homeward when they noticed a bright light in the sky that appeared to be following them. With every mile they drove, the light grew bigger and brighter until the object hovered just over 100 feet above the car. Barney abruptly stopped, got out of the car with a handgun, and saw something that was as big as a jet but flat as a pancake. He tried to raise his pistol, but somehow found himself unable to. Realized that they were about to be captured, he ran back to the car and sped off. At some point, Betty and Barney Hill heard strange beeping noises from their trunk. Then, they felt drowsy and eventually lost consciousness. The next morning, the couple woke up in their home in Portsmouth, with no memory of the events that occurred the night before. However, Barney's shoes had been scuffed, Betty's dress had been torn, and both of their watches had stopped working. Trying to piece together what had happened, Betty spent hours in the library and filed a report to the Air Force. She was concerned about radiation poisoning. In the next couple of years, the couple suffered from disturbing dreams and anxiety. They began seeing a psychiatrist who helped them piece together what had happened on that night through hypnosis. According to the Hills, the UFO had landed on their car, and as they were speeding down the mountain and put them to sleep. Afterwards, the gray beings they had seen earlier had led them up a long ramp into the spacecraft. Once inside, the Hills were separated and individually tested with samples taken from each of them. Although this case is not the first of an alien abduction, it is one of the more credible and more defining cases. I hope you enjoyed these minutes about Barney and Betty Hill alien abduction, and will join us for more cases about cryptids, ghosts, and other mysteries. But until then, watch as you're driving and remain constantly curious.